wanted to show you this while I was thinking about it. I want to give you a lot of product comparisons because I do a lot of that testing sort of thing. So I'm sure you're familiar, if you've been doing this sort of thing for a while, you're familiar with Glossy Accents, which it's called a clear dimensional medium. A lot of people just use it for a surface covering, but you can also use it as a glue, although it's an expensive glue. It's from Ranger. And then I also have this fantastic glaze and glue from craftfantastic.com. Now, I had bought this at Stamp Fest and had never used it. It says it's acid-free, water-based, and non-toxic. And we go around and around about these acid-free items, don't we? So I wanted to test that. And then the other thing that was sitting here was my good old Elmer's glue. And this is the extra strong formula. So I have these butterflies, and they are in one of my kits. If you want separate butterflies, you can tell me. But this was in a kit from, what's it called? It's called the Charlotte, I believe. It's a journal scrapbook kit, and there are a bunch of butterflies in there and dragonflies. There's the blue dragonflies, the bluish kind of gray butterflies, and then, or maybe that's a moth, and then these green ones that I actually just sort of created. So I kind of wanted to do something to them, and I said, well, I've got all these products sitting here, I'll test them. So that's what I did. This one I covered with Elmer's glue, and then I sprinkled on some fine glitter. Let's see if it says what it is. Sugar cube. Martha Stewart, fine glitter. So I did that over the green one, and it looked pretty much like this beforehand. You can see that it's pretty flexible. It's all covered. There was no problem with coverage, and it's strong. I would not have a problem with that out on an edge, or where it could, you know, where you needed to bend it up for a little dimension. And so I'm pretty happy with that. I like the way it looks. This one I used the fantastic, I keep wanting to say Craftastic, and that's not what it's called. Fantastic Glaze and Glue. This is mostly created for those glass cabochons where you put the decoration underneath the glass and glue it on. But it says, for a 3D effect, apply a puddle. Dries to a dimensional finish after 24 hours. So one thing I noticed about this was the smell. Now it says that it's non-toxic. I have pet birds. I felt that was not a non-toxic smell. So take that as you will. Also, because of the way it's made, I had a little bit of trouble getting it on, and I see that I missed a section here. So, and it did take, you know, a really long time to dry. It says allow 24 hours. It certainly was not dry in an hour. So it's got a little bit of, you know, the surface is a little bit messed up. I probably would not want to give a book to someone that had this one. I need to redo it. So it didn't go on quite as easily, and it is thicker. It's, you know, this one's thicker definitely than the Elmer's. And so then I tried the Glossy Accents last, and I still need to cut off these edges. Now it is easier to apply because the bottle has this fine tip point. I usually have to stick a needle down in there and open it up because it does dry up in there, but that's not a big deal. And you can use the point and really cover this so it's got good coverage. I do need to just cut off that edge. I don't want to pull it off because I don't want to end up messing up the decoration. This one is by far the thickest one with the Glossy Accents. I could have also done the glitter on it. It happened that I didn't. You know, the only one in the world that likes so much glitter is me, so I try not to overdo it. So the Glossy Accents really wins if you need the thick, durable finish. The Elmer's glue is a really inexpensive way to finish something, and I also notice the glitter is down in there. It is not coming off, where sometimes you'll have you know, finishes that don't really hold the glitter down as well. So Elmer's is still a winner to me. This fantastic glaze, it smells really strong. It takes a long time to dry. It's probably not my favorite. So there are a few glues for you, and I hope that helps you a little bit. Have a nice day.